Peace, family. Man, I hope y'all went out there celebrating Halloween yesterday, man. Or none of these pagan holidays, you know what I'm saying? Because they just be trying to feed off our energy. You know, these oppressors using they pagan gods and pagan fallen entities, you know, to try to harness the energy from our people. And, you know, especially they try to take the energy from the kids, man, and try to drain from them, you know, drain their energy, you know. And the thing is, it's like when kids are in fear, they let off, you know, the adrenochromes that these bitches feed off of as far as their energy and them and their pureness, you know. Like, think about a kid being terrified or getting scared on Halloween night, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is trauma that could be built up on a kid, you know what I mean? But it's like, you know, this shit is it deals with a lot of satanic shit anyway, you know what I mean? So all of they pagan holidays do, not just Halloween, but like this day, you know, is the day of the dead, right? So we give thanks, we give praise, we give respect, honor, and love to our ancestors on this day. But this is not a day that you go out and celebrate, you know, as far as what, you know, America has taught us to like fucking do, you know, on these days, or get together and go trick-or-treating. And you know what I mean, like these are all rituals, a part of these satanic cults and fucking demonic, you know, constructs and man-made systems, you know what I mean? So every time that you participate in these days, you know what I'm saying, you're basically giving them all your energy. You know what I'm saying? You're letting them perform dark, wicked shit over you unknowingly because you wouldn't know. You don't know. Like, you wasn't taught this shit, so you wouldn't know that they're trying to perform rituals over us because they didn't teach us this. The enemy can't tell us what they doing to us. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit that they gonna keep secretive. But when you've been participating and doing it your whole life, you know, you become accustomed and comfortable with doing it. You know what I mean? Not knowing that you're participating in satanic rituals. Every time you take your kids trick-or-treating, every time you participating in putting on costumes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you're basically doing what these pagan entities were you're basically doing what they were doing back in the time of when they oppressed our people and brought in their man-made, you know, holidays, pagan holidays for us to participate in. You know, so just be aware of that, family. Like, you know, I ain't telling y'all what to do. You have free will to do whatever it is you want to do, but be mindful of what you're participating in and what you're involving yourself in, you know, when you choose to celebrate these holidays, especially when it comes down to bringing the young kids and the young youth into that, you know what I mean? So y'all be safe out there, family.